Annie's screams jolted the other girls away. The boss made a show of knocking on the door but turned around and scolded the others, telling them to leave. When Annie emerged, the boss feigned deep concern, telling her that there was no way around it in the service industry. Annie nodded blankly, but inside, she vowed to seek revenge. Annie pulled back her black veil, revealing a scar stretching from her shoulder to her hip. The mob boss put down the phone he had been dialing because the scar was the handiwork of his underlings. He asked Annie what compensation she desired, but she declined his offer. Instead, she handed him a peace knot and turned to leave. The boss understood her meaning. She only wanted to find peace. He immediately arranged for his men to protect Annie around the clock. With the backing of a powerful brother, Annie didn't do anything outrageous. She waited for an opportunity to establish her authority. When the same man from before came looking for Annie again, she resolutely entered the room and calmly closed the door. Suddenly, the roar of a car engine could be heard outside. The boss arrived on the scene and ordered his men to apprehend the man. They subdued him, and Annie stepped on him in front of everyone. By this point, even the former boss was terrified of Annie. He was so overwhelmed with fear that he literally scared himself to death. As expected, Annie took over as the new boss, managing all the affairs. From then on, the 20-something Annie became a prominent figure in the local community. Luxury cars chauffeured her everywhere she went, strolling down the familiar streets with a parasol in hand. Annie had even bigger plans. She intended to run for district mayor with the goal of ensuring that local women would be treated with respect.